Hi everyone, FT here. This is video 4 of 10 and this is for the WE Airsoft Makarov Assassin, and this one's in black. This particular airsoft blowback pistol was purchased from JD Airsoft. Standard WE Airsoft Europe box, just a plain box with a sticker on it. One thing about the box is that they have made the text and the font they've used look a little bit Soviet, I suppose, which is a nice little touch. And inside we have the Makarov manual. Nice picture of it on the front. And a couple on the inside. And as with a lot of the WE manuals, once you get into the diagrams, you're looking at something different. So in this case it's a Glock. So all of the diagrams are of a Glock. Nice exploded diagram at the back and a takedown picture guide, which is quite nice. Again, the inside of the box, as with all of them, is this mulched card pressed into a moulded form that can take any of their pistols, there being WE. So here it is, the Makarov. Obviously it's a Russian pistol, and these are the parts. So you get the actual pistol itself, which apart from the grips, everything else is metal. The magazine, which holds 14 rounds. I could get a 15th in there, but it might be a bit tight. So it says it's a 15 round magazine. Now, because this is the Assassin model, it comes with an inner barrel extension and an all-metal mock suppressor that has quite a bit of weight to it. The mock suppressor without the inner barrel is perfectly usable on any WE Airsoft pistol that has a threaded outer barrel. Now the inner barrel is threaded, therefore the inner barrel of the Makarov is threaded because they thread into each other, like so. Now that gives you an extended inner barrel which will increase your feet per second. Then the mock suppressor slides over that and screws into the outer barrel. If you didn't want to use this, that is to say you don't want to increase feet per second of your Makarov, there is nothing stopping you. Simply screw the suppressor on. Now it's a nice compact pistol. There is a difference in the lower frame colour to the actual slide. So this is the slide release. So hold the slide back and you can release the slide. This is the safety and decocker. The thing with this is, it's now in safe mode and decocked, but you can still pull the trigger and the hammer, but it will not fire. So as an example of that, I have an empty magazine here with green gas in it. The Makarov is empty. While I'm loading the magazine, I might point out that it doesn't have a mag release anywhere on the frame at the top. It's actually on the heel, which is this little nub here next to the lanyard loop, and you just pull it back and the magazine will come out. So we're off safety and we're ready to fire, I should say. Now the first thing I'll say about that is it's got a heck of a kick for a little pistol, and it's quite loud, quite surprising. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here now to show you how the decocking works. So we'll release the slide forward and it's ready to fire again. All I'm going to do is push the decocker up and you'll notice the hammer decocks. And now I can fire and it doesn't actually cycle. Take it back off safety and it fires. Just to take a look at that mag release again. Pull it back and the magazine comes out. There's a catch here on the back of the magazine, little nub there. When it's in decock and safe mode, you cannot pull the slide back. The grip is ambidextrous in that it is moulded on both sides, so it's got a nice rest for your thumb here and your trigger finger, or if you're left-handed it's the opposite way around. But none of the functions such as the safety and the slide release are repeated on the other side. Now obviously the fact that the mag release is central, i.e. on the heel, and of course it's ambidextrous, it doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed. Serrations here are quite shallow, but it does give you enough to grip hold of to pull back. It's quite a nice shaped pistol. Some nice hatching on the grips and some dimples on the front of the frame, and it makes it quite comfortable to hold. So to field strip the Makarov and to get at the hop up, we have to perform the following action. Take it off safe, pull the hammer back, pull the trigger guard down, pull the slide back, and keeping hold of the slide, slightly raise it and let it come forward on the spring, and then it will come off. There's your slide. Here is your outer and inner barrel with the return spring, and here is your hop up. Once you've adjusted your hop up, we then have to put it back together, which is just as tricky. And we put the spring back over the barrel. The main thing here that we're doing is making sure that the nozzle doesn't snag anywhere on the spring or the barrel. So we have to push that up, keeping it raised, bring it back. Then we can drop it down, seated it nicely. It should slide forward. Then you can put the trigger guard back up, which locks it into place. But I think it's an absolute super little pistol. Now the FPS for this little Makarov, without the barrel extension, is round about 280 feet per second. But as soon as you add this barrel extension, and it doesn't take long to do, that FPS can jump up to 370, 380. I think it's a super little pistol. And it fits really well into my World War II pistol collection. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be video number 5. Cheers!